him there and just kiss on the benches for hours. In between the kissing, I would stare at how pretty his blue eyes were and think about how lucky I was. I dumped him by the bus station when he told me I wasn't allowed to hang out with anybody else unless he was around with me. He called me a year later saying he still loved me and then moved back to Georgia because he impregnated a girl he had to marry her. Fall 2015, Dream Boy. I dress like a boy I'd want to date, Holland jeans, a dude that looks like he doesn't care, a dude that's more of a man than me, who can actually beat me at arm wrestling and knows how to fix a car, who will slide underneath that red Corvette with oil stains, rolled up sleeves, and be perfectly greased. Then he'll light his cigarette off of a match across his jeans. Spring 2015. Fake it till you make it, Nina told me to do with my feelings. Convince myself I'm totally over it until I actually am. She continued with telling me about meeting with her therapist. You need to find a new scene of people to hang out with. No one is worthy to date in ours. That's what my grandmother tells me when I'm not hanging outside of hospitals to meet a doctor. We started to agree with one another that we cannot have relationships with so-called artists anymore because they are too selfish and we both have enough of that in ourselves. Spring 2016, Trash Boy. He explained that everything he sees without his glasses are colored blobs, that I was just a peach blob. He kept calling himself trash, that the other day a street sweeper swept street trash all over him, an actual garbage man. He wouldn't stop talking, and when he would, he held his phone an inch away from his eyes. I wondered how my body was a peach blob to him, how the touch was a complete disconnect, how close he needed to hold me to see the real texture of my skin. He filled the silences with more trash stories, about his trench coat and the cut in the slip to steal alcohol in, about his ex-girlfriend that he clearly, obviously did not care for anymore, about his Betty Boop tattoo and how he didn't really care for her either, about a lesbian cop he met at the airport and went on a road trip with, about his anxiety, about his Italian mom, about his stress with silences. And I just laid there in silence as a peach blob. Thank you.